Hello football fans, welcome to JK Sports TV's Premier League weekend preview. I'm your host JK and joining me are our resident experts Sofia and Marc. We've got an exciting lineup of matches this weekend, so let's dive right into the action. Kicking off the weekend, we have Leicester City hosting Brentford. Sofia, how do you see this match unfolding?
Leicester City are currently struggling, sitting 19th in the league. They've lost 9 of their last 10 Premier League games, which is concerning. Their recent 2-0 defeat to Arsenal highlights their ongoing issues. With James Justin doubtful due to an ankle injury, their defence faces further challenges.
Brentford, on the other hand, are in 11th place and have shown improvement, especially away from home. They've secured 3 consecutive away victories, including a 1-0 win against West Ham last week. Historically, Leicester have dominated this fixture, but Brentford did win earlier this season, which could boost their confidence.
Given Leicester's current form and defensive issues, I predict a 2-1 victory for Brentford.
I agree. Brentford's away form is impressive. I'll go with a 1-0 win for Brentford.
Our next fixture features Everton hosting Manchester United at Goodison Park. Sofia, how do you see this match unfolding?
Everton have been revitalised under David Moyes, securing 4 wins in their last 5 Premier League matches. Their recent 2-1 victory over Crystal Palace highlights their attacking prowess, with forward Beto scoring 4 goals in his last 3 games. However, they have struggled against Manchester United in recent encounters, losing their last 5 matches without scoring in the past 4.
Manchester United under Ruben Amorim have faced challenges this season, sitting in 15th place with only 4 league wins under his management. They've failed to score in 10 Premier League games this season and are dealing with several injuries. Their recent 1-0 loss to Tottenham has intensified the pressure on the team.
Given Everton's recent form and Manchester United's struggles, this match promises to be an intriguing encounter.
Considering Everton's resurgence and United's difficulties, I predict a 2-1 victory for Everton.
I agree. Everton's attacking form and United's defensive issues suggest a 2-1 win for the Toffees.
Thank you, Sofia and Marc, for your insights. This match is set to be a thrilling contest. Let's dive into the matchup between Wolves and the Cherries. Sofia, can you give us an overview of Bournemouth's current form? Impressive run indeed. Marc, how are Wolves shaping up ahead of this fixture? Absolutely, JK. Bournemouth have been in exceptional form this season. They're currently pushing for a Champions League spot, sitting comfortably in the top 5. Under the guidance of Andoni Iraola, they've developed an exhilarating style of play. In their last 15 matches across all competitions, they've suffered just 1 defeat, which was against league leaders Liverpool. Their recent 3-1 victory over Southampton showcased their attacking prowess and resilience. Given the contrasting forms, what are the key factors to watch in this match, Sofia?
One of the critical aspects will be Bournemouth's offensive capabilities against Wolves' shaky defence. Players like Justin Kluivert and Dango Ouattara have been instrumental, with Bournemouth scoring 12 goals in their last 4 Premier League games. On the other hand, Wolves have managed just 1 clean sheet in their last 21 Premier League away games, which doesn't bode well for them. Additionally, Bournemouth's home advantage at the Vitality Stadium has been significant, with the team losing just 1 of their last 7 home games.
Marc, any historical context between these 2 teams that might influence the outcome?
Historically, the encounters have been relatively balanced. In their last 11 meetings, Bournemouth have won 5, Wolves 4, and 2 matches have ended in draws. Notably, Bournemouth have won 3 of their last 4 games against Wolves, which could give them a psychological edge heading into this fixture.
Time for predictions. Sofia, how do you see this match playing out?
Considering Bournemouth's current momentum and Wolves' defensive frailties, I anticipate a 3-1 victory for Bournemouth. Their attacking lineup is in fine form, and playing at home will further bolster their confidence.
Marc, your thoughts?
I agree with Sofia. Bournemouth's offensive strength combined with Wolves' struggles suggests a favourable outcome for the home side. I'll predict a 2-0 win for Bournemouth.
Thank you, Sofia and Marc, for your insights. It promises to be an exciting match as Bournemouth aim to continue their impressive run, while Wolves look to turn their season around. This Saturday, Arsenal will host West Ham United at the Emirates Stadium. Sophia, can you provide us with an overview of Arsenal's current form and standing?
Certainly, JK. Arsenal are currently second in the Premier League, 8 points behind leaders Liverpool, but with a game in hand. They're coming off a solid 2-0 victory against Leicester City, which has bolstered their title ambitions. However, the Gunners are dealing with several key injuries, which could impact their performance this weekend.
Mark, how are West Ham United faring under their new manager, Graham Potter?
West Ham have been struggling recently. They're winless in their last 4 matches, and Graham Potter is still searching for his first league win since taking over. Their latest setback was a 1-0 defeat at home to Brentford, and they might be without Lucas Paqueta due to injury for this match.
Historically, how have these two teams matched up?
Arsenal have had the upper hand in recent meetings. Notably, they secured a 5-2 victory at London Stadium in November 2024. However, West Ham did manage a 2-0 win at the Emirates last season, and they're aiming for consecutive away wins against Arsenal for the first time since the 2006 to 2007 season.
What are the key factors to watch in this match?
Arsenal's injury situation will be crucial. Their depth will be tested, and players like Martin Odegaard and Leandro Trossard will need to step up. For West Ham, their defensive organisation will be key, especially if Paqueta is unavailable to drive their midfield.
Time for predictions, Sophia?
Given Arsenal's home advantage and current form, I predict a 3-0 victory for the Gunners.
I agree with Sophia. Arsenal's momentum should carry them through. I'll go with a 2-0 win for Arsenal.
Thank you, Sophia and Mark, for your insights. It promises to be an exciting London derby as Arsenal continue their title chase and West Ham look to turn their season around. Let's dive into the London derby where Fulham will host Crystal Palace. Sophia, can you provide us with an overview of Fulham's current form?
Certainly, JK. Fulham have been in impressive form recently, winning 3 consecutive matches across all competitions and 5 of their last 7. They've suffered only 1 defeat in their last 7 outings, which has bolstered their position in the league. Their attacking lineup has been particularly effective, contributing significantly to their recent successes.
That's promising for Fulham fans. Mark, how is Crystal Palace shaping up ahead of this fixture?
Crystal Palace, currently positioned 13th in the Premier League standings, have faced challenges this season. They are coming off a 2-1 home defeat to Everton, a result that head coach Oliver Glasner described as disappointing. Glasner emphasised the need for improvements across the pitch as they prepare to face a strong Fulham side.
In terms of injuries, are there any notable absences for either team?
Yes, JK. Fulham have a few injury concerns, with 5 players ruled out and 1 doubtful for the upcoming match. These absences could impact their squad depth, but they've managed to cope well in recent matches.
As for Crystal Palace, they'll need to assess their squad carefully, especially after the recent defeat. While specific injury details are limited, Glasner has hinted at possible changes to address the team's performance issues.
Historically, how have these two teams fared against each other?
In their last 5 Premier League meetings, Fulham have secured 2 wins, while 3 matches have ended in draws. Notably, Fulham won the reverse fixture earlier this season with a 2-0 victory at Selhurst Park. These encounters have often been closely contested, reflecting the competitive nature of this London derby.
Considering all factors, what are your predictions for this match?
Given Fulham's current momentum and home advantage, I anticipate a 2-1 victory for Fulham. Their attacking form should provide them with the edge, but Crystal Palace have the capability to challenge, especially if they capitalise on set-piece opportunities.
I agree with Mark. Fulham's recent performances suggest they have the upper hand. However, derbies can be unpredictable, and if Crystal Palace address their defensive lapses, they could secure a draw. My prediction is a 1-1 draw.
Thank you, Sophia and Mark, for your insights. This matchup promises to be an exciting contest between 2 London rivals. Let's dive into the match between Ipswich Town and Tottenham Hotspur. Sophia, can you give us an overview of Ipswich Town's current standing and form?
Certainly, JK. Ipswich Town, newly promoted to the Premier League, currently find themselves in 18th place, battling relegation. They've faced challenges recently, losing 4 of their last 5 home games, including 3 consecutive defeats at Portman Road. Their defence has been particularly vulnerable, conceding multiple goals in several matches.
Mark, how are Tottenham Hotspur shaping up ahead of this fixture?
Tottenham are showing positive momentum. They've secured back-to-back wins, including a notable victory over Manchester United. Jed Spence has been impressive, adapting well to an unfamiliar left-back role which adds depth to their defence. Their attacking lineup remains potent, and they'll be eager to capitalise on Ipswich's defensive frailties.
Considering the current form of both teams, what are your predictions for the match?
Given Ipswich's struggles at home and Tottenham's recent upturn in form, I anticipate a 2-1 victory for Tottenham. Their offensive capabilities should outmatch Ipswich's defence.
I concur with Sophia. Tottenham's quality and recent performances suggest they'll secure a win. I'll predict a 2-0 result in favour of Tottenham.
Thank you, Sofia and Marc, for your insights. It seems Tottenham are the favourites going into this match, but as always in football, surprises can happen. Next up, Southampton host Brighton and Hove Albion at St Mary's Stadium. Sophia, how do you see this match unfolding?
Southampton are enduring a challenging season, currently sitting at the bottom of the Premier League with just 9 points after 25 matches. They've won only 2 games all season, which highlights their struggles. Their recent 3-2 defeat to Nottingham Forest underscores their defensive vulnerabilities.
Brighton, on the other hand, are in mid-table, holding 10th place with 37 points. They've been relatively consistent, securing victories in 4 of their last 6 matches. Their recent 2-0 win against Ipswich Town demonstrates their attacking capabilities.
Given Southampton's current form and Brighton's recent performances, it seems Brighton are the favourites for this match.
Absolutely. Southampton's defensive issues and Brighton's attacking strength suggest a challenging game for the Saints.
I agree. Brighton's form and Southampton's struggles point towards an away victory.
I predict a 2-0 win for Brighton.
I concur. Brighton to win 2-0.
Thank you, Sophia and Marc, for your insights. This match promises to be an intriguing encounter. Be sure to tune in on Saturday at 3 p.m. GMT for all the action. Welcome back to JK Sports TV's Premier League weekend preview. Our next match features Aston Villa hosting Chelsea at Villa Park. Sophia, how do you see this encounter shaping up?
Aston Villa have been solid at home, suffering only 1 league loss this season. Midfielders Yuri Tielemans and John McGinn have been instrumental in their performances. However, they've been grappling with defensive issues, which could be a concern against a potent Chelsea attack.
Chelsea, on the other hand, have been inconsistent, recording just 2 wins in their last 9 league games. Midfielder Enzo Fernandez has been accumulating yellow cards due to increasing frustrations. Their recent form, especially away from home, has been underwhelming.
Considering both teams' current form and key players, this match promises to be closely contested. Let's hear your predictions.
Given Villa's strong home record and Chelsea's recent struggles, I predict a 2-1 victory for Aston Villa.
I believe Chelsea's depth and attacking options will see them edge this match. My prediction is a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Thank you, Sophia and Marc, for your insights. This match is sure to be an exciting encounter. Our final match of the weekend features Newcastle United hosting Nottingham Forest at St James's Park. Marc, what are your thoughts on this encounter?
Newcastle United have been inconsistent recently, losing 3 of their last 4 matches, which has raised concerns about their form. They've struggled defensively, conceding 6 goals in their last 2 home games.
Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, have shown resilience, sitting 3rd in the league with 47 points. They've been solid defensively, conceding only 19 goals in 25 matches.
Given the contrasting forms of both teams, this match could be pivotal for their aspirations.
Considering Newcastle's defensive issues and Forest's solid form, I predict a 1-1 draw.
I agree. Both teams have their strengths and weaknesses, and a draw seems likely. I'll go with a 1-1 draw as well.
Thank you, Sophia and Marc, for your insights. This match promises to be an intriguing encounter. The Premier League's most anticipated fixture this weekend sees Manchester City host Liverpool at the Etihad Stadium. Sophia, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
This is a pivotal game for both teams. Manchester City are aiming to secure a top 4 finish, while Liverpool are leading the league and looking to extend their unbeaten run. City have been grappling with defensive injuries, notably to John Stones and Manuel Akanji, but Ruben Dias and Nathan Ake are expected to return. The key question is whether star striker Erling Haaland, who is recovering from an injury, will feature.
Liverpool, under manager Arne Slot, have been impressive this season, remaining unbeaten in 22 Premier League matches. However, they are facing their own injury concerns, with Conor Bradley and Joe Gomez set to miss the game, and Cody Gakpo also doubtful. Despite these challenges, Slot has praised City's performance, acknowledging the difficulty of facing a possession-dominant team like City.
Given the stakes and the current form of both teams, this match promises to be a thrilling encounter.
Considering City's defensive issues and Liverpool's attacking prowess, I predict a 2-2 draw.
I agree. Both teams have the quality to score, and with the current circumstances, a 2-2 draw seems likely.
That's our rundown for this weekend's Premier League action. It promises to be an exciting couple of days with plenty of drama and goals. Thank you, Sofia and Marc, for your insights. Remember to tune in to JK Sports TV for all the latest updates and post-match analysis. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow and share our channel and pages. Enjoy the football.